Welcome back to the Science of Sailing program at Piers Park Sailing Center. This video is for Level 2 sailors practicing sailing skills. Today we'll be learning how to jibe and sail downwind, wing on wing. Like I mentioned in a previous video, sailing downwind is when the wind is coming from behind the boat and the jib and main sheet are let out a lot. Usually these two sails are on the same side of the boat, but there's one special case sailing downwind when the sails are actually on opposite sides. This is called sailing wing on wing. Wing on wing can only happen when the wind is coming directly from behind the boat, so that eventually the jib switches sides because it'll catch more wind on the other side. The crew has to help the jib onto the other side and hold it over the side of the boat so that it can form a nice big loose pocket. The skipper needs to bear off just enough so that the jib switches sides, but not so much that the mainsail swings over to the other side too. That's called a jibe. Jibing is the opposite of tacking. You know tacking as heading up until the bow passes through the wind and the sails switch sides. In jibing, you bear off until the stern of the boat passes through the wind. Here are the steps you need to know how to jibe safely. First, look around to make sure there aren't any other boats in the way. When everything is clear, ask the crew if they're ready to jibe.
Ready to jibe? Ready.
Begin to pull in your main sheets. Then announce that you're jibing and bear off slowly until the mainsail switches sides.
Jibing.
While this is happening, the crew will switch the jib, making sure not to pull it in too tight if you're staying on a downwind course.
Jibing.
When the sails are safely on the other side, the skipper can sheet out. If you don't follow these steps carefully, you risk snap jibing, which is when the boom swings over suddenly. A snap jibe is more dangerous compared to unexpectedly tacking because the sheets are already pulled in while tacking since you're sailing upwind. But while jibing, the sheets are all the way out because you're sailing downwind. So the boom travels a lot farther, a lot faster, and can knock someone off the boat or injure them. Now that you know how to tack and jibe safely, you should be able to sail a figure-8 course by sheeting in when you're going upwind or sheeting out when you're sailing downwind. Your instructor will help you gain confidence on this course. Now you know how to jibe and sail downwind wing on wing. You're ready to test your skills on the water.